What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 53 of our Lille career mode, and today we got some games. We're got Metz and Bordeaux in the league, and they are sandwiching Barcelona in the Champions League. Obviously a massive game, leg number one in the round of 16 here. As you can see, PSG have won their game, and we do have goal difference. So we're about to play Metz. They are going to be our game in hand. And if we were to win this, we're going to go into the last 12 games with a 3-point gap plus goal difference. So it's essentially they've got to beat us outright. A draw will give us the title in that scenario. So these are big games. These are all big games, but the problem is I want to rotate for this. And since we do have that lead, I feel like we can afford to. But I still want to put out the strongest possible second team we can. We're going to get Gomez in to start. Kakare. Willick. And then we're going to go Kubo, Holzek. And then Eden Hazard on the left. Eden Hazard in the second team. We're going to get De Ketelaere on here as well. But for who? Probably Bamba. And then I think that'll do it. Maybe Percy Tau can come in ahead of Samare, but that should be good enough. So let's jump into this. Metz Lille. Let's go. Kakare does well. Gonna just make a little bit of space. Hold on to it. Here's Dursun. Bit of space out here. Kubo. Back inside. Gomez. And Gomez is going to cut across the middle. Have a shot. What a finish. You know, he's not been playing particularly well lately, Gomez. But this is an excellent finish to give us a 1-0 lead. Kind of just running with it across the front of the box here, and it kind of just opens up for him. Right there, and nobody steps up, and there's a big gap there. Goalkeeper probably sees it late. And in the end, can't get out to it. That is an excellent finish. A really good goal early on here to give us the lead on 13 minutes. 1-0. Dursun doing well to push him back, but there's space for Gabbiadini. Oh, good save. Excellent save there by Galini. As we kind of opened up very quickly there. And wow, that is cleared off the line. Header's going to come back in. And Dursun's going to clear it just. Oof, Jesus, a couple chances there. Galini forcing a good save the first time. And then the second time, it's cleared off the line after it looked like it beat Galini. And Kubo's going to get onto this, cut back inside, and that's an excellent block. A really good block. Stretched his foot out and took the angle completely away. It's Baku. That slid through. Kakare, nice take. He slides it out to Holzek. Great touch. Oh, good save. A really good save that time. Holzek did well. Had to get the curl on it with no real area to do so, and that's in the back of the net. Kakare with the goal. He controls it there. And I thought somebody would step up to block. They had two players there. Instead, they don't. And he just slams this into the bottom corner. This is an excellent finish, especially with so much traffic in the way. A really good finish. Let's see this again. Gets clipped in here. Headed on, and Kakare's under it there. And the touch inside just kind of drags it away from those two players. And he just whips it into that bottom corner. And then the goalkeeper can't get to it. And this guy's just come off the post too far. Kind of coming out of the goal, strangely. And into the back of the net, Kakare's shot go. It's an excellent finish. And it gives us a 2-0 lead and a bit of comfort right before halftime. That's a good ball forward. And they've got plenty of men forward here. Really, that's an excellent ball back post. Oh, wow, and he smashed the underside of the bar. That was an excellent break. A really good break from Metz. I tried to get that up the pitch, and unfortunately for them, they've smacked the underside of the bar. He has smashed that. Really unlucky. And unfortunately for us, they kept on coming. 2-1. Gabbiadini with the goal. Ugh. Still has all that facial hair, does he? Too easy on the return. And the problem there was that pass up the pitch went out left instead of going straight up. We could have had a chance of our own. Pass was to the wrong guy. Gabbiadini all alone. makes no mistake as he smashes that past Galini, and they are back into it. They probably deserved it for that great counterattack, but they get it this way, which hurts a little bit more. But 2-1 here, not too long before the hour mark. Thankfully, we get a touch onto that as Tau is going to drag this forward, and Holzek is making an excellent run. And Holzek's in on goal here. Holzek, it's 3. And he, every time we see him now, he is one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Holzek makes some excellent runs, and they're just really well thought out, seemingly. He's always in space. He's always running into space, which is what I love. And that's essentially how his last 5 goals have come. He had that 4-goal game last episode. He had that one there, and they were all pretty much identical. He's always so good at getting into the right space. And luckily for us, he's been converting. 3-1. 15 minutes to go. We got to hold this. Nicely played. Here's Sanchez. Good turn from him. Pass not ideal. It's a good ball out wide, and Bradarich has to chase. He's not going to get there. Oh, and they're going to grab one back. Come on. 3-2. 10 minutes to go. That is so annoying. Perfect passes here. It gets clipped in, and Bradarich is just not quick enough, and then he strays away. And Butman could not cut off the angle. I tried to. He got out in front of it anyway. And then Metz put it into the back of the net. It's 3-2. We really ought to not drop points here with a 2-goal lead, 15 minutes to go. I know this is the second team, but we've got to hold on to this. Nice tackle here. Durson again. He comes forward. Out wide. Bradarich on it. And Bradarich sees the run back post. Brilliant ball from Bradarich. Oh, and that header from Tau. It's got to be a goal. It's just got to be a goal. It's poor. Goes flying over the bar with a minute to go in regulation as well. Can we win that header? We can. It comes out to Kubo. There's 2 minutes added on. Kubo does well. Finds De Schmet. De Schmet finds Kubo. He's out wide here. Back inside to Baku. And Baku's going to go from distance. It's going to go out for a corner, and we are going to win the game. 3-2 is going to be the final score by the looks of it. Unless we score on the corner here, and the header comes in just wide, but that is game over, and we get the 3 points and keep our 3-point gap ahead of PSG. That is a big win, especially considering we rotated everyone, so that's as big as it gets. And we did bring Sanchez on for the last half hour, but I mean that's not too bad at all, is it? But now, here's the big one. Lille, Barcelona. This is our home leg. We need a result here. We've been playing really poorly against the big teams. Here it is. We're just going to jump into it. Lille, Barcelona. Let's go. Lovely play from Barca. Comes out wide. Ansu Fati. Kimpembe out there with him. Steps inside Kimpembe. He's very quick. Kimpembe gets a touch. It's Kieran Tierney here at Barca. Can't get past Kimpembe, and Kimpembe can play it forward. And Ikone is in plenty of space here because Tierney was caught up the pitch. And Ikone can slide it in. Not who I wanted it to slide it to, but Sanchez is on it. That's a good save. Ter Stegen clawing that out at the near post. Not how I wanted it to go, but we get a shot off as the header comes in. And Bodu puts his header over the bar. Nice ball out to Fati from Griezmann. Oh, he stepped inside somehow. Oh, Jesus. I believe that's a save. I believe that's a save from Galini. It did go out for a corner. Someone touched it somewhere. As that gets headed away, back to the top of the box. Nainggolan turns nicely. Galini with another save. Jesus. Jesus. Galini coming up big in a couple spots. So that gets headed out for a corner. I'm not sure why he's put that straight out, but he has. Messi standing over another corner as that gets cleared in, or clipped in, and cleared away. Fati onto this now. We haven't had the ball in a little bit as Barca We're continuing to buzz around. Get a touch on there from Konate, and Konate eventually gets a hold of it. Nicely done. Here's Samare. Plays it forward to Bodu. Sanchez made a really good run there. Can we get that out wide? That's an excellent ball to Ikone here. Takes a touch, goes at it with the near post. Decent save. This game is set up for us to hit on the break at the moment. And a couple times we have, but we got to get better shots in scenarios like that. Nice block by Konate. And Almada steps forward here, and he can slide that through to Bodu. And Bodu's in behind here. And Bodu, oh, good save. Sanchez, he's on the rebound, and we take the lead. 1-0 on 40 minutes. Renato Sanchez with the goal. It's Bodu's run that opens everything up. That's a massive goal. I mean, oh, God, sometimes, dude, I'm so nervous. And when you're nervous, everything kind of just bugs you. I feel like I have hair all over my face. I do, but, you know, cat hair or something. Something's just itchy. But it's an excellent shot from Bodu. It deflects, or it's saved out to Sanchez, who just has to put it on target. He does. He gets there before his man. It's a 1-0 lead on 40 minutes. And this is going to be a very, very tense tie. You can just feel it. But it's good to get the opening goal. Sabitza. Nice tackle there by Robinson. Just gets it back out to Samari as well. Bodu, nice turn, finds Sanchez. And Sanchez can slide it up here to Shelik. And Shelik, in a good spot, slides it back. Good turn. He's found a way to put it into the back of the net. It's Samare inside the 6-yard box. And it's an excellent turn from him. It's 2-0. That's what we want to see. I'm not sure why it's Samare who's made the run. He never makes these runs. But look at him. At the 6-yard box, it gets slipped in. It's a good turn. And he just gets to this, doesn't he? On the stretch here to just look at him stretching. He just tends or seems to poke it into the bottom corner just barely. That is a massive goal. 2-0. If we can keep a clean sheet, we'll be in prime spot in the second leg. Oh, poor giveaway. We cannot do that against Barcelona as that comes in. Galini, massive save. Oh, and I can't get to the rebound, and they have an away goal. Come on. It's always something stupid against these big teams. Jesus. What are we doing? Pavard here. Look, oh, that's lovely football. That's a good save, and oh, tried to get that slide out there. Couldn't get to it. Griezmann manages to slam it into the back of the net. It's 2-1. We still lead, obviously, but I did not want them to get an away goal. Here's Shelik. Sees the run of Ikone, and Ikone can slide that in. Here's Almada, and Almada steps inside brilliantly. It's 3, and we've restored our 2-goal lead. Nothing for the first 40 minutes of this game in terms of goals, and now there are 3 on our end and 1 on theirs. 3-1. Once again, the 2-goal lead opened up. This is a nice ball out here. It's a good step inside, and it's an excellent finish. I thought Pavard might step into that gap to block it. He hasn't. And Almada with a lovely finish. That's just exactly what you want to see. 3-1. 25 minutes to go. There's still a while to go in this game. This can really go either way still. Nice ball here. It's Hazard. He's actually on the pitch at the moment at Cam. But Bamba is running into space, and that guy keeps running with Bodu. I have no idea what this is. And it's going straight at Ter Stegen. What in the world was that? He kept running back with Bodu. You got to respect the pace, but my God. Ridiculous, really, from the Barca defender. So that comes out to Ikone. Back inside to Sanchez. And that gets played through, and that's a good touch from Hazard, and Hazard's on it. And Hazard cuts back inside. His shot's blocked, but Bodu, can he get the header on? Not quite, as Ter Stegen punches it away. Nice play. As Barcelona look to grab another goal before this first leg finishes. Is Fati. Tierney. Back to Fati again. And Shelik does well. And that's played out nicely. And that's played across. Can we get to that? No, that is a big mistake, isn't it? It's Pavard. It's 2. Ugh. Tried to seal the game there with that pass. Unbelievable. What are we thinking? Always with these big teams, kind of just overforce playing out of the back. I feel a little bit like real-life Arsenal there. I thought that pass would get there. It is Botman. He's not very quick. But I really, really thought that would get there. And Pavard gives Barca some hope. As Hazard runs right into their half with it and then loses out. And it's going to finish 3-2. We did win the game, and that's obviously nice. We can go back to Barcelona and just get a draw and get through, but that should have been 3-1. We gave them both their goals. Gotta stop doing that against big clubs. Sociedad and Liverpool draw 1-1. Liverpool with the slight advantage there. It's a really stupid result in the end. That could have been 3-1, 3-0, you know, but unfortunately for us, it ends 3-2, and now the tie is very much in the balance going back the other way. Now, we have to get back to it in the league. Lille Bordeaux. I'm going to make a couple changes. Nothing crazy, though. Everyone's kind of, you know, all right in terms of fitness. Going to get Kakare in, Guies, Dursun, and then we'll swap out the fullbacks as well. As Baku can come in, Bradarich. Still got to keep on winning. De Ketelaere can come onto the bench, and then Holja can come onto the bench. Alright, so let's jump into this. Bordeaux, Lille. Let's go. Throw in here for Bordeaux. Nice step. Get back to the top of the box. Bit of space, and come on. I tried to switch back. Kimpembe left that gap. I don't understand. Sometimes they just leave these gaps. I know I pull them a lot, but he's left it that time, and I tried to switch over, and I pulled it back with the fullback a little bit, and that run's come in. Like, where's Kimpembe going there? He shouldn't be going anywhere. And it leaves Kruger in a ton of space. One-on-one with Galini, and he finishes it nicely by him, but just, I don't understand what's going on. Why would you do that? That's so ridiculous sometimes. Just sometimes, man, the computer makes some ridiculous decisions, and that's one of them. Always just kind of moving all over the place. That's cost us a goal. We're about to get into halftime, and I don't know what their possession is like, but they have held onto the ball like the entire half. This is just one of those games you play, you know, when you're playing the computer on this difficulty and you know that it's just not going to work out for you. It's just been one of them. We haven't had a single shot. They've had 76% of the ball in the first half. Man, it's just, as I said, sometimes you just know it's not your day in this game. Right as the game starts, we gotta beat out the computer who's interested in winning this game. This is gonna be a toughie in the second half. We haven't had anything, and now we gotta create 2 goals. It's gonna be difficult as that comes back into Sanchez, slides it across, and there's one back. There we go. Bodu can't quite pick up the ball. He's not interested. But we've pulled it back right to start the second half. Our first shot of the game. There's only been 2 shots in the game. Both have gone into the back of the net. But on 50 minutes, we level it. Comes into Sanchez, and that's a good run from Bodu. I'm not sure where their center back's going. He's kind of gone behind Bodu and then tried to get up in front of him. A very weird run, but hopefully that knocks them off their possession perch a little bit, because they've been just holding on to it in long bursts, and we got to play with the ball, keep it away from them, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but they're dominating with it right now. Nicely done by Kimpembe, who's been pretty decent today, regardless of that ridiculous move he made early on. It's Kakare, and he plays that out wide brilliantly to Ikone. And Ikone's racing into the box. Ikone, oh, good save. Tried to slam that in near post. Goalkeeper got in the right position. Is Bodu's header. We got to get those on target. We get a decent amount of free headers from corners. We at least have to get a couple of them on target. Gets it out to Bradarich. And there's a good run being made by Bodu here. And Bodu's on it and gets into the box. Slips back inside. He slides it over. Kubo! Oh, it deflects off our guy there. Hazard's offside. And it hits him in the back. Oh, that's annoying. That's a chance. That's a good ball forward to Ikone. A really good ball. And now we've got men forward. And Ikone's racing forward with it. Plays it out to Bradarich. And Bradarich going to get inside. Brilliant from Bradarich. And he slides it across. It's in the back of the net. I thought the goalie had it. And we've taken the lead. Late on in this second half. 2-1. It's Bodu with the tap in, but that's brilliant from Bradarich. God, this has been ridiculously frustrating, this game so far. 9 minutes to go, though. And we've grabbed the lead. It's nice from Bradarich here. He steps inside, and the ball is perfect. Goalkeeper just misses. Defender can't get to it. He's just missed as well. But Bodu has, and he gets a touch onto it. It's into the back of the net. And on 82 minutes, we've taken the lead. And hopefully we can hold off and get out of here, because this game has been so frustrating. Nice tackle. Maybe we got to get it away. Unfortunately, we don't. Bradarich with a good tackle there as well. And he slides that up the pitch. Nicely done. Here's Willick. And Willick sees Ikone, though it didn't mean to, but it works out either way as that comes to Bodu. He turns brilliantly. That gets out to Hazard, whose touch is not great, and it wasn't even to Hazard. And they've just gone way too early with that pass. They had a 3-on-2. Comes out to Sanchez. Out wide to Ikone. And Ikone can clip that back. Oh, what in the world? I thought Kubo was going to get a touch on that. I guess it got cleared. As that comes down, and that should be it. Blow the whistle. Comes across here. One more. Kubo. Just loses his man here. He's trying to. And Kubo loses the ball. Blow the whistle. 2-1. Thank you. Get out of this stadium. I don't want to play Bordeaux anymore. Ridiculous amount of possession. And it's so frustrating, especially when you're chasing and they're just, holding it and holding it. I can see how it's frustrating in real life. But we had 5 shots all game long. They had 60% of the possession. We had a little bit more of the second half, but thank you. Thankfully, we're out of there. Thankfully, we're out of there with the 3 points. It's a big 3 points in a game that wasn't really going our way for most of it. But we do get out of there, and we do move on with the points as we would have liked. Now, as for the league, we're going to take a look, as next episode starts with the quarterfinal of the Coupe Nationale. We're pretty deep in that tournament now. But Liga, and we are 3 points ahead of Paris now with 11 games to go. This is February. I thought for a moment PSG lost again there, but it is not. But we've gotten by Bordeaux, which is good. So March, we play Lorient. They play Strasbourg. Those should be 2 wins for the pair of us in theory, of course, on paper. And then they play Lyon. That's a big one. We play Rennes. They are tough. They play Saint-Étienne, who are a good side, and we play Saint-Étienne after. So could be an interesting next couple of games. But next episode will be Lens, and then we will be playing Lorient and Strasbourg, kind of like PSG do. And then after that, we'll get back into the Champions League with that big second leg against Barca. But that is going to be it, guys. I hope you folks have, of course, enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.